Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman, and head coach Doug Peterson for this amazing opportunity and drafted me. I'm excited, and I just can't wait to get to work.
Miles had a party last night. Looked pretty amazing. What were your emotions like when the phone call came?
A lot of emotions ran through. I mean, I've been waiting for this opportunity my whole life, so having my dream finally come true and somewhere close to home, it hit home as soon as I seen that 215 call me and they were on the board. So it was exciting, very special moment for my family.
Miles, this franchise has a long history of successful running backs, LaShawn McCoy, Brian Westbrook. Did you watch those guys, and maybe how would you compare your game to theirs?
Absolutely. Watch more of LaShawn McCoy. He's from Harrisburg, so he's pretty local. I heard about him when he came up in high school, broke a lot of records at his high school too. So, I mean, I know a lot about his game. He's still doing well in the league, so he's just type of player that you see as a real vet and a guy that you can really look up to and get advice. I mean, I don't know how long he's been in the league, but he's doing very well for himself. So, type of guy that I really look up, and he top running backs in my list too. So, but that's the type of career that I'm trying to really follow.
Miles, you grew up in state here. I mean, how much do you know about this organization and maybe this roster in general, specifically?
I know a little bit, not too much. I mean, being from Pittsburgh, don't really know too much about Philly. I know more about the Steelers and stuff like that. But I know the running back room. Corey Clement, Smallwood, Jordan Howard just came in here, and Josh Adams. Yeah, Josh Adams. I just can't wait to meet those guys. They seem cool. I'm really just ready to come in and just fit in for the team and get the trust for the team and just get ready to work.
At the combine, you talked about how the lack of mileage on you is something that helps you. How do you think that's going to help you in your rookie season and early in your career?
Hopefully just to have a long career, good career. I mean, I learned how to really take care of my body more as the offseason came and when I declared. So that's very important to me, just take care of my body. And I mean, the season is very long, 16 games, so just got to be ready for that mentally and physically.
What did you learn from the time you spent not playing? What did you learn about yourself from the time you spent not playing?
I gained a lot of patience, got more mature, started focusing on the little things more, got bigger, stronger, faster, got more deep into the playbook, just prepare myself and make myself feel comfortable for when I finally get my chance to get in the game. But then I also learned from Saquon. I mean, he's a special guy, and on and off the field. So there's just stuff like that I was just learning from him as far as like how to watch film, what he looks for, just to prepare myself for when I finally get my chance.
During that time, when there were moments that you might have gotten frustrated, who'd you kind of lean on, or what was the best advice maybe you got from somebody about how to just kind of do the things you were just talking about?
I'm kind of keep to myself. I mean, my main person that I go to is my mom. She kept me steady through the whole situation. Never really thought about transferring, nothing like that. But I mean, obviously that's frustrating being highly recruited and stuff, and not everything going my way. So, but she just kept me steady. I mean, she told me everything happens for a reason, and I believe that also. So, and then you can only control the things that you can control. So,
Why didn't you think about transferring?
Longer process. Honestly, that would be a way longer process. I didn't want to go through that, but I love to compete. So, I mean, I knew he was there. Had expectations, but like I said, I just stayed patient, and here I am today.
You mentioned the competitiveness on the phone last night between you and Saquon. How would that manifest itself during the week when you guys were on the roster together?
Beat you up one more time.
How would that competitiveness show itself during the week between you and Saquon as you were on the same team? Yeah.
I mean, practice. Every day in practice, I'm coming ready to get better, trying to prove myself to get on the field. So, and then he's always trying to make sure he doesn't lose his job. It's just like that. So when you're the starter, you don't want to lose your job. When you're not the starter, you want to be the starter. So it's just stuff like that. But also we work together and we make each other better. And the whole running back room, which is very talented.
How do you see yourself fitting in here? I mean, the Eagles maybe the last couple of years used a rotation of running back. And is that something you think would suit you pretty well?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm used to rotating. I'm not a selfish player. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help this team win. I mean, high school I split reps with another great running back. Penn State was kind of the same thing. I'm ready. I'm willing to do whatever, as far as special teams or splitting reps. It doesn't matter. I'm willing to do whatever to help this team win the championship.
You got to spend a little bit of time with Deuce during your top 30 visit. How did you guys mesh? And does that offer a little bit more cachet maybe to have a position coach that had so much success at your position?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Coach Ducey's a smart dude. He loves football. He loves talking ball. And, I mean, he's very energetic. And he loves the passion of football, and that's what I really like about him. And he loves teaching. And me, I love learning. I feel like I'm very coachable, too. So I think me and him will have a great relationship, and I think sky's the limit for whatever happens.
Speaking of Deuce and
when you got here today?
He was excited. I think he was more excited than me when he called me last night too. So I've seen him today. I mean, it's just kind of told him I really wanted to be here too. So I like the whole facility. When I first came here for the top 30 visit, fell in love with the place. The coaching staff is very family oriented, I feel like. So felt good.
speaking of Deuce and being coachable, all the draft reports, the one thing people talked about negatively was pass blocking. How do you see that? You probably read that or aware of that. How did you take it, and what do you think you need to do? Is that something you really need to work on?
I mean, I think for me, I like to get better at everything, really. It's not really a specific thing, but everything I want to get better at something little by little, and just to be the best player I could be. So that's the main thing.
I know last night was pretty emotional for you. What was it like waking up this morning and getting here?
It is, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just going through the motions right now. It hasn't really hit me. I mean, I'm an NFL football player now, so it's just that mindset is just crazy. It blows my mind because I've been really dreaming for this my whole life. But I tweeted this morning, like, I woke up as a Philadelphia Eagle, so I'm just excited, and I can't wait to get to work.
Miles, you were targeted a lot as a receiver out of the backfield during your time at Penn State, but during the pro day, you really tried to show off your receiving skills. What did you do to work on that area of your game this offseason? Obviously catching jugs off the jug machine. Trace was there the whole offseason, before pro day and after pro day, so just working out every day with him and the other receivers and stuff like that. So. And then watching film on guys like Alvin Kamara, Terry Cohen, and guys like that, just to see how they do and how they perfect it. And I'm just trying to be that type of running back that can be on the field all 3 downs.
Are there any current players that you sort of model yourself after or think you compare to?
No, I think I'm my own running back. I mean, there's guys that I obviously watch film on, like I said, I just mentioned 2, and being teammates with Saquon. I mean, I think our game is pretty the same too. Guys like Zeke, Todd Gurley, those type of guys. But no, I feel like I'm my own running back, own type of style. But I do like to get different type of run schemes just to make my style a little different. Just put more different things in my toolbox to use on the field.
Hey, Miles, this fan base has kind of been starving for a high running back in recent drafts. As a Penn State guy, they've seen you play, so there's a lot of excitement about you. How do you expect to handle that type of spotlight? Because you are going to be a very high-profile rookie here.
I mean, I don't think it gets any higher than playing at Penn State. You playing in front of 100,000 people at home game. So I mean, there's nothing really too big for me. Like I said, I'm just going to come in here, get cool with the team. Just want to get the respect for the teammates. Just work hard and do whatever I can to help this team win the Super Bowl. That's the main goal.
Do you know what number you're going to wear?
No, I don't. I can't wait to find out, but but I don't know the number.
It's been said that you were a favorite of everybody in the building, essentially from management to scouting to coaches. Did you get a sense as to why that was? I mean, did they relay what it was about you that seemed to be such a good fit for this team?
I think they really just my character. I'm a very humble dude. I've been humble since I was young. I mean, that's how I was raised, just to be respectful and humble and be thankful for everything that God brings to you. So that's just kind of how I've been, and then that's just my personality. I'm real laid back, just cool, but when it's time to work, it's time to work.
Miles, in a follow-up to that, the Eagles showed a lot of interest pre-draft, visits, all that stuff. Did you get a sense that they were the most interested team in you during the entire process, or was it kind of a lot of scattered interest?
Yeah, I could say that they were in my top but I had a lot of love from a lot of teams. Visited a lot of teams, had a lot of private workouts, a lot of meetings. So I met with a lot of teams that were very interested in me, but they passed up on me. Landed here, so I'm just blessed. The Philadelphia Eagles chose me as their second-round pick, and like I said, I'm ready to get to work. That's probably the only thing I can really say right now.
As a kid growing up, was football your first love, or did you like other sports more?
Football was my first love. My first position when I played football, I was 7 years old. I was a right guard. So, yeah, so it's hard to believe, but I was a right guard my first year, and then next year, my coach, which he was my mentor right now, he's the first one to throw me in as a running back. Went from number 98 to number 1. So then it just went from there, and I've just been a running back since.
You don't want to play guard in this league?
Oh, no.
As a follow-up to that, your Twitter handle is Bobby Miles. Are you a big Friday Night Lights fan? What's kind of the inspiration?
The movie. Yeah, I like the movie. I think that movie's legendary. I mean, you see how he runs in the movie, so very elusive. And then people kind of said I look like Derek Luke. That's the person that played. I don't think so, but yeah, I got that name when actually it was Pee Wee football. So and it just kind of built from middle school to high school to now. And then I knew it got bad when my mom started calling me Booby. That's all she calls me. So
That's a nickname of yours now?
Yeah, she calls me Booby. Yeah. So yeah.
Who was your coach, your mentor? What was his name?
Craig Williams. Yeah.
All right, good.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Appreciate it.